The 6 stocks I personally went ahead and picked up this week. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the hoodie to prove it. Now you can get the hoodie to prove it. The merch is officially launched because we hit 20,000 subs. Thank you all so much for getting us there. But it's Friday, and every Friday on this channel we speak about the stocks that I went ahead and bought this week. And this was my single biggest week in the stock market ever. We actually spent over $2,000 in the market this week, which I know to some people is absolutely nothing, but if you follow my channel, you know that for me, that's quite a lot of money. So yeah, it was a very big week for me, we'll put it that way. So in these videos on Fridays, I just briefly bring you through all the companies I bought, how many shares I bought, how much it cost, etc, etc, and speak about why just a little bit. Obviously it is 6 different companies. I don't want the video to be about 4.5 days long, so I keep things short and sweet. So with that being said, I want to get straight into the video, but first can I please ask you to smash a like? I would appreciate it so much. It really helps me and the channel out massively. If you're new around here, hit that juicy red button. Join the family. There's over 20,000 of us here right now. That is absolutely insane. And please do drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my pick this week, and also let me know what you picked up this week. I always love interacting with you guys in the comment section. And please do feel free to hit that first link in the description. Check out this merch, people. It is live. It is so exciting. With all of that being said, let's get into the video. So first up, we actually have DiamondPeak Holdings Corp, which is a SPAC company. Now you more than likely know all about this at this stage if you follow my channel, because I absolutely never stop talking about Workhorse or Lordstown, but I had to get involved here. And this was the earliest I ever got involved with a SPAC, and I actually went in with 50 shares. My cost basis currently is at about $12.51. I did initially buy at about $11.80. That was only 20 shares, and then the following day I added my 30 shares, and now we have that cost basis of about $12.50 a share, which I personally am very happy with. I know I'm down a very small amount today. We might be down a little bit more today. Absolutely fine by me. Honestly, I think this is an incredibly cheap price for what this company is going to be and the potential that this company has. I couldn't help myself. You know, I don't really like going big on SPACs. I did initially only want to have maybe 20 shares or so, but I absolutely love this company and everything they do. I've done a lot of research into them. I'm very up to date with EVs in general. I had to get involved. If you have no idea what I'm speaking about, I have a video on this. I have a full video going through Lordstown Motors. I'll put that in the top of the screen now. But very, very exciting company. I am confident that when the merger goes through, we are going to look back at $12.40, $12.15, $12.50 a share and laugh. But that's DiamondPeak, okay? That was my biggest investment by far this week at 50 shares, over $600. So second up today, we're having a look at Tortoise Acquisition Corp, another SPAC who is yet to complete the merger, but it should be happening very soon by the end of this quarter. So I've held Hyliion for a while, okay? I initially had a very, very bad cost basis. I'm speaking, I was down like 25-30% in this company. But I am very confident in the company and what they're going to do. So I have been willing to dollar cost average. So I went and I picked up 15 more shares. And that set me back about $290. And as of right now, I'm down about 7% in the company. So things are looking a lot better than they once were. And again, it's a SPAC, and I do feel like once the merger goes through, we are going to see a boom in this company's share price, at least in the short term. But I will take it, guys. Again, this is to me a long-term hold. The same way that DPHC is, the same way Lordstown Motor is, it's a long-term hold. I'm not just looking for a pump and to get out. Like Workhorse to me is a very long-term hold. A lot of people ask me if I took profit here, you know. A lot of us were up a lot of money. I didn't touch it. I did not touch it at all, because I am going to be holding this for a long time. These to me are growth stocks, and I believe that they will grow, and I believe that at least one of them will be one of the biggest growth stocks we could potentially ever see. So that is why I am heavily investing. That is why I'm getting more aggressive with my investing at these current prices. And again, $2,000 in a week to me, that's a lot of money, people. 2 little pieces from their actual Twitter. Keep in mind, this isn't a publicly traded company yet, so they don't have to publish as much as the other companies do. But on their Twitter, we can see this. A quick update from Hyliion. Shell filed its preliminary proxy statement on July 10th with the SEC and expects to receive comments in the normal course. Hyliion expects to close the merger around the end of Q3. This is going to be happening very soon, guys, and there is going to be a lot of hype brought back to Hyliion. I am very excited to see what happens here. And this was another little piece of news. Hyliion announces Andrew H. Carr Jr. to join the board. Former White House Chief of Staff and Secretary of Transportation, brings extensive logistics industry experience. Very good man to have on the team. But yeah, I've been in these guys for a while now. I'm just dollar cost averaging. You know, if it stays down lower, I'll probably buy a little bit more next week, pre-merger. We'll see what happens. Even though I did put a lot of money into companies this week, I want more, okay? I'm going to continue being aggressive as long as my bank account lets me. So, on to company number 3, where you can start to see a bit of a trend. It's another EV company, a relatively new one for me. it's Nio. This is only my second week owning them, and I went ahead and picked up 20 more shares, and those 20 shares set me back about $270. So even after picking up those shares, I'm up close to 8%. I have a $12.80 cost basis in Nio, so for me right now, all's looking good. It's nothing crazy, but it's nice when you first get into a company and you see an initial little bit of a run up. Now again, for me this is quite a weird company, because I didn't like them at first at all. I didn't want to get involved in China, etc, etc. Then I went ahead and I did a lot of research, okay? A lot of research into Nio as a company, and a lot of research into the EV market as a whole, and a lot of research into the Chinese EV market as a whole. And let me tell you, I love this company now, and I am very happy to have bought more shares. My total position right now is about 50 shares, so it's still relatively small considering, you know, it's only a $13 company, but still, I'll slowly but surely build it if need be. One of the things that really got me excited about Nio was this battery swapping. Now, a lot of people say Tesla have tried this in the past, and yes they have, and it didn't really suit Tesla or their customers' needs. It does suit Nio and their customers' needs in China in particular. China is very densely populated, okay? It's not as easy to go to a charging station in China as it is in the US, so having this battery swapping technology is really important. And Nio literally will pick your car up, charge it for you, and drop it back to you up to 15 times a month, which for people in China is more than going to suffice. So this battery swapping is what really got me going. A lot of people are talking about Li Auto this week, okay, another Chinese company. I haven't done enough due diligence into them yet, but what I can say is I don't see any competitive advantage they really have over Nio. The extended range, yes, can be a good thing, but in China, people aren't generally driving that far. Now again, I will do a lot more research into them as soon as I do have time, but yeah, right now, Nio to me still looks fantastic, it really does. And again, it is nice when you time a company right, you get in at the bottom and then you can afford to buy a little bit higher because you still have a decent cost basis. Okay, we have 3 more companies. Let's take a little bit of a break from EV. Apple stock, baby, it is unstoppable right now. It's approaching a $2 trillion market cap. That is unbelievable. 6-month chart. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Amazing last quarter's earnings, okay? Absolutely incredible last quarter's earnings. A 4-to-1 stock split on the way. There is a lot of hype surrounding Apple right now, and it's for good reason. This is one of the most successful growth companies we have ever seen, and it just doesn't look like it ever wants to stop. Apple stock heads for its best 7-day stretch since 2009, people. And I mean, it has been a nice week, up 10%. This is a company with a market cap of nearly $2 trillion, okay? This isn't your $500 million market cap company. This is nearly $2 trillion. That kind of a move is absolutely insane. I forgot to even say what I bought. I bought 0.7 of a share for about $310. I now own 3 shares in Apple with a cost basis of $364, so we're doing decent. Now, I'm not necessarily buying them because of the good earnings or because of the stock split. It's a company that if you follow the channel for a long time, you know that I want to buy these pretty much every week or two anyway. So, you know, I went on a bit of a spending spree this week. I said, let's get Apple involved before this split happens, because I do genuinely think that this split will bring a lot of new investors, particularly from the likes of Robinhood, who can't afford $450 a share, into the market, which obviously is going to do fantastic things. But Apple, guys, as a company is just absolutely incredible. Again, I did a full video on them, and I really tried to get across the point in that video. You don't invest in them because of this stock split, okay? You invest in them because they are an absolutely incredible company. I mean, incredible company. But that was Apple. We picked up 0.7 of a share. Okay, everybody's favorite and most hated company all at the same time, Virgin Galactic. I just bought 10 more shares for about $200. Nothing crazy. I do just want to slowly but surely add to my position in this company. A lot of people, right, are looking at this company the wrong way. This company is going to be extremely volatile, okay? And if you cannot handle that, forget about it. 1 month chart, we went up as much as 54%. Since then, we've came down 24%. On the actual monthly chart, we're still up 16.86%. These moves, guys, are going to happen, and they're going to happen for a long time. Until we have full FAA approval, okay? Until Richard Branson goes to space. Until we are bringing the everyday person to space. Virgin Galactic will be volatile. Say it with me, repeat it. Virgin Galactic will be volatile. You could be up 10% one day and down 10% the next day. That is the way this company is going to go, okay? This is probably one of the most volatile companies you could get involved in. Look on that 6-month chart for me. It is messy. It is absolutely all over the place. I mean, we see disgusting jump, 63% in a couple of weeks, and then it gives that value back just as quickly. Are you a swing trader or are you a long-term investor? Okay, are you willing to hold and potentially go red for a while, or do you want to run away with 15% profits? Me personally, I want hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent profit off Virgin Galactic. I don't want to run away with 15-20%. Remember what kind of investor you are, okay? Remember the long-term vision. Remember all of the research and due diligence that you've done into this company, and you should be fine holding on to them through times like this. Now, at the same time, if things are to go wrong, yeah, we can get out, you know, if things don't go to plan, if things keep getting pushed back, which they have done a lot in the past, maybe the right decision will be to get out. But for now, I have absolutely zero plans whatsoever of selling any of my shares in this company, and I do have plans of buying incrementally every single time this stock's price goes down. I want a better cost basis. I believe in this company, okay? That is the most important thing, that you believe in the company. Take the emotions out of it, people, or else this company is going to keep you up at night. And if you can't take the emotions out of it, invest in a different company. It's not for you. And then we have one more company. You all could guess this. My baby, my absolute baby, Workhorse. So I went ahead and I picked up 20 shares for about $345, and I now have a total of 80 shares. And I will be extremely surprised if that is not above 100 shares by next week. I'll put it that way. Look guys, there is a reason I speak about this company so much. Is it because it gets me excited like no other company ever has. The growth potential is absolutely disgusting, and there is so much big news coming out so soon. If we get this USPS contract, guys, it is going to propel this stock years and years ahead. If we don't get the USPS contract, they are still in a beautiful position, especially with Lordstown Motors going public via the reverse merge with DPHC. That only strengthens Workhorse's position. They have a 10% equity stake in that company. Their balance sheet has gotten better and better despite sales not being there. These last 2 quarters of the year are expected to be much better than the first 2 quarters of the year without a USPS contract. There is so much going for this company, guys, and I genuinely do think that literally within a year we are going to look back and think, wow, there was a stage where we thought that paying $16 a share for this company was crazy. It was overvalued. I could be wrong. I always hold my hands up. I always say in these videos, Workhorse could be a $4 or $5 stock. I don't see it going that way. If Workhorse gets the smallest piece of that USPS contract, which they should. I made a full video on this earlier. They definitely should. I think it will be ridiculous if they don't. Man, $16, you're not even going to remember it. So yeah, we got 20 more shares. We have 80 shares. It's now my biggest holding. I want at least 100 plus shares by next week. We'll see what happens. Again, like Virgin Galactic, we're going to have our ups and downs, okay? We look on the monthly chart. It's up, it's down, it's up. We had this massive up move because Lordstown Motors went public. Today, pre-market, we're up a little bit, pretty much because the CEO had a good interview. It is what it is. It's going to move. It's going to be irrational, at least until we know about this USPS contract. But guys, that is exactly what I went ahead and bought this week. If you have watched this video till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you for being a part of this channel so much more than words can describe. The fact that we have hit 20,000 subscribers, I still don't really think that has kicked in all honesty. I can't comprehend it. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. As well, guys, just a reminder now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking, the merch is live. The link will be the first link in the description if you do want to pick something up, and if you do, please let me know in the comment section or else message me on Instagram. I want to know, I want to be able to thank you guys. But man, I am so excited to have launched these. It's been in the works for so long, it's sick. Well, hopefully you guys did ultimately enjoy this video and hopefully take some sort of value from it. With that being said, I hope you all have an absolutely blessed and fantastic day. I will see you for tomorrow's videos. Peace.